Imagine sitting down with someone who knows every detail about you, your joys, struggles, dreams, and fears. Now imagine that someone is God. Why does he want such an intimate relationship with you, especially if you're one of his chosen ones? Throughout history, God has demonstrated his desire for a close, personal connection with humanity, but with his chosen ones, there's an even deeper calling. This isn't about favoritism, but about purpose, growth, and destiny. Today, we'll explore why God chooses certain individuals, how he builds a relationship with them, and the ways he separates them for a higher calling. Buckle up. This is a journey of love, transformation, and divine intentionality. The more we understand God's desire for connection, the more we realize the depth of his love and the greatness of his plans. This exploration isn't just theological, it's deeply personal. By the end, you'll see how this applies to your own life. Let's dive into this sacred conversation. From the very beginning, God has shown his longing for a personal relationship with humanity. In Genesis, he walked with Adam and Eve in the cool of the day, establishing the foundation of intimacy. But this wasn't a generic love for all humanity. It was personal and specific. For the chosen ones, this relationship goes beyond basic acknowledgement. God's desire is to be known and experienced in the depths of your being. He doesn't just want surface-level worship. He wants your heart, mind, and soul fully engaged. Why? Because you're not just a number to him. He's invested in your life story. He sees your potential and wants to unlock it for his glory. This level of intimacy requires trust and commitment from both sides. It's a relationship where God's love pursues you relentlessly, even when you feel unworthy. This divine pursuit is a reminder of how much you matter to him. He wants to turn your life into a living testimony of his grace and power. To be chosen by God is both an honor and a responsibility. It's not about being better than others, but about being set apart for a specific purpose. Think about figures like Moses, David, and Mary. They were ordinary people with extraordinary callings. Being chosen often comes with challenges, but it's also accompanied by God's grace and guidance. God chooses you not because of your perfection, but because of your willingness to follow him. This selection isn't random, it's deeply intentional. He sees qualities in you that align with his divine plans. It's like a master artist selecting the perfect brush to create a masterpiece. When God chooses you, he equips you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. The journey may not be easy, but it's always meaningful. This calling is a testament to God's trust in you, even when you doubt yourself. Being chosen also means carrying a unique responsibility to reflect his character. It's an invitation to partner with him in transforming the world. This partnership is both humbling and empowering, reminding you of the eternal significance of your life. Being chosen often means being separated from the crowd. This separation isn't about isolation, but about preparation. Think of Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his brothers, but later became a ruler in Egypt. His separation was painful, but necessary for his elevation. God sometimes removes people, habits, or environments from your life to prepare you for something greater. This process can feel lonely, but it's a sign of God's work in your life. He's not punishing you, he's refining you. Separation allows you to hear God's voice more clearly and align with his will. It's during these times that your faith grows stronger. You learn to depend on God in ways you never imagined. This season of separation is a cocoon where transformation happens. When God separates you, it's because he's setting you up for a higher calling. Embracing this process requires patience and trust in his timing. Remember, God's plans are always worth the wait. Through separation, he molds you into the person he's called you to be, ensuring you're ready for what's ahead. Hey, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to give it a like. It really helps the channel out. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content. Thanks for the support. Now let's get back to it. A relationship with God is built on communication, trust, and time. Just like any other relationship, it requires effort from both parties. God communicates through his word, prayer, and even circumstances. But are you listening? Being chosen means prioritizing this divine connection. God often uses challenges to draw you closer to him. These moments aren't meant to break you, but to build you. When you spend time in His presence, you gain clarity, strength, and peace. Trust is essential in this relationship. Even when you don't understand His plans, faith reminds you that God's intentions are always good. This relationship isn't about religion or rituals. It's about a deep personal bond. God's love is the foundation, and your response is the building block. Together, this relationship becomes a source of unparalleled joy and purpose. It's through this bond that you discover your true identity. God's presence becomes your refuge, guiding you through life's storms and victories alike. Faith is the currency of a relationship with God. Without it, it's impossible to please Him. For the chosen ones, faith is more than belief. It's action. Abraham, called the father of faith, demonstrated this when he obeyed God's command to leave his homeland without knowing the destination. Faith requires stepping into the unknown, trusting that God has already prepared the way. It's not always easy, especially when circumstances seem bleak. But for the chosen, faith becomes a lifestyle. This trust deepens the relationship with God, allowing you to experience His promises. Faith isn't just about what you believe, it's about who you believe in. God's faithfulness inspires your faith, creating a cycle of trust and fulfillment. As you walk by faith, you discover the incredible plans God has for you. It's through faith that the impossible becomes possible. Faith transforms ordinary moments into divine opportunities. Every step of faith strengthens your connection to God and reveals His power in your life. Being chosen doesn't mean life will be easy. In fact, it often means facing greater challenges. These trials aren't meant to harm you, but to strengthen you. Think of Job, who endured unimaginable suffering, yet remained faithful. God allows challenges to test your faith and refine your character. For the chosen ones, these moments are opportunities to grow closer to Him. Challenges reveal your dependence on God and His power to deliver you. They also prepare you for the responsibilities of your calling. Every obstacle you overcome is a testimony of God's grace. These experiences shape you into a vessel that can carry God's glory. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. Your challenges are not the end, but a stepping stone to greater things. Through every trial, God's presence remains your anchor. These struggles deepen your resilience and equip you to help others facing similar battles. Overcoming challenges becomes a testament to the transformative power of God in your life. Being chosen doesn't mean life will be easy. In fact, it often means facing greater challenges. These trials aren't meant to harm you, but to strengthen you. Think of Job, who endured unimaginable suffering, yet remained faithful. God allows challenges to test your faith and refine your character. For the chosen ones, these moments are opportunities to grow closer to Him. Challenges reveal your dependence on God and His power to deliver you. They also prepare you for the responsibilities of your calling. Every obstacle you overcome is a testimony of God's grace. These experiences shape you into a vessel that can carry God's glory. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. Your challenges are not the end, but a stepping stone to greater things. Through every trial, God's presence remains your anchor. These struggles deepen your resilience and equip you to help others facing similar battles. Overcoming challenges becomes a testament to the transformative power of God in your life. Every chosen one has a unique purpose. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us that God's plans are to prosper us and not to harm us, to give us a hope and a future. Your purpose is tied to God's greater plan for humanity. Discovering this purpose requires seeking God's guidance and being obedient to His direction. Purpose isn't always obvious, but God reveals it step by step. For the chosen ones, purpose becomes a driving force. It's not just about personal fulfillment, but about making an eternal impact. Your talents, experiences, and even your struggles are tools God uses for His glory. Embracing your purpose means trusting that God's plans are better than your own. This purpose gives your life meaning and direction. When you walk in purpose, you align with God's will and experience true fulfillment. Living with purpose brings clarity to your decisions and confidence in your path. It's a journey of co-creating with God to bring His kingdom to earth. Obedience is a cornerstone of a relationship with God. For the chosen ones, obedience unlocks blessings and opportunities. Think of Noah, who obeyed God's command to build an ark despite ridicule. His obedience saved his family and preserved humanity. Obedience often requires stepping out of your comfort zone. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. God honors obedience because it demonstrates trust and submission. When you obey, you align with God's plans and experience His favor. Obedience also deepens your relationship with God. It's a way of saying, I trust you more than I trust myself. For the chosen ones, obedience is non-negotiable. It's through obedience that you fulfill your divine calling. Every act of obedience brings you closer to God's heart and purpose. Obedience transforms your walk with God into a powerful testimony of faith. It shows others the blessings that come from living in alignment with His will. Central to God's relationship with His chosen ones is His unconditional love. This love is not based on your performance, but on His character. God's love is steadfast, unchanging, and immeasurable. Even when you falter, His love remains constant. For the chosen, this love becomes a source of strength and encouragement. It reminds you that you are never alone, no matter how difficult the journey. God's love pursues you, even when you try to run away. It's a love that heals wounds, breaks chains, and restores hope. This love is the foundation of your identity as a chosen one. Knowing you are loved by God empowers you to face any challenge with confidence. It also inspires you to love others with the same grace and compassion. God's love is the greatest gift, freely given to all who receive it. For the chosen ones, it's a constant reminder of their worth and purpose in His kingdom. Being chosen by God is a journey of love, growth, and purpose. It's about building a personal relationship with the Creator of the universe. This relationship requires faith, obedience, and a willingness to be set apart. God's chosen ones are not perfect, but they are willing vessels for His glory. Through challenges and triumphs, God shapes them into instruments of His will. He separates them not to isolate, but to elevate. This calling is a testament to God's love and trust in you. As you embrace your identity as one of God's chosen, remember that the journey is as important as the destination. Your life has meaning, purpose, and a divine calling. So, step into your role with confidence, knowing that God walks with you every step of the way. You are chosen, loved, and destined for greatness. This journey is a partnership with God that transforms both your life and the lives of those you touch. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to Chosen for Greatness for more amazing content. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Stay great, keep shining your light, and I'll see you in the next one.